I'm gonna tell you guys this. SmackDown, up until a couple of matches, was looking like a piece of crap of a show, you know. And then, you know, something happened towards the end. You know, Daniel Bryan, you know, he was doing some cheesy stuff, and then a big magical bang happened. What was that? Was that fire coming out of the ground? What was that? An explosion? Was that pyro? Oh, thank God. We got pyro on a TV show. Not on a pay-per-view. Not because some country gave you $200 million. Not because it's WrestleMania. Not any other thing previous of this. But on national television, we got an explosion. And mind you, it didn't happen on the 4th of July. So I'm angry. And that was a weird intro. But what's up, everybody? It's your host, BigMike. This is the Wrestling Recap Show. I appreciate you guys tuning back into the channel. I appreciate it. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up. Tell me what you guys thought about SmackDown. And also, I'm going to be uploading this on Heel Steven's channel once he gets a chance to send me a thumbnail. And actually, I'm going to do this live. I'm going to DM him again. Need me to fill in. But yeah, so the SmackDown was not going good at all. You know, we start off with a Miz TV segment, basically setting up the main event, which ended up being a 10-man. And I'm sorry for the dead air. I'm DMing him as we speak. But yeah, sorry. They set it up with Team Team Hell No and the Miz on the Miz TV segment. Jesus Christ, this was sort of okay. This ends up leading. We got some pop culture references with NSYNC and Justin Timberlake. Daniel Bryan, you know, trying to get convinced that Kane's going to backstab him again, and Daniel Bryan having trouble believing Kane, blah, blah, blah. And then we get, you know, the Bludgeon Brothers coming out after Kane got his intelligence insulted by Miz, trying to calm down Daniel Bryan. Then the Bludgeon Brothers come out. The Insanity comes out, attacks Team Hell No. Then Bludgeon Brothers attack, I believe, Kane that flew out of the ring, or Daniel Bryan that flew out of the ring. The New Day came out to help Team Hell No. They got beat up. Adam Pearce and Fit Finlay came out to break it up because they're the agents. They're like the Stooges, if you want to compare this to the Attitude Era. They're like Briscoe and Patterson. So they come out to break things up, and then that sets up for later tonight. Then we get what we got for the umpteenth time, which I really didn't care about, was AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. We all know what these guys can do, so there's no need to do that. But what happens in the beginning is Rusev comes out and, you know, talks trash, and he's on commentary with Aiden English. And you know what happens with this type of thing. There's going to be some type of interference from the commentator's table, and it happened. Aiden English got beat twice with a couple of moves from each wrestler. Then Rusev attacked AJ instead of attacking Shinsuke, which was the last person to attack. And Then they attacked him. Paige comes out, puts on her Teddy Long suit, and made it a tag team match player. And if they wasn't going to cooperate, they was going to get tossed to the Undertaker. Oh, Lord. Yeah, so after that, we got a tag team match with Jeff Hardy came out too. I guess that's a nice important piece to the puzzle. But Jeff Hardy comes out. He stiff runs his way out there because he's just beaten up a lot these days. And so we get AJ Styles and Jeff Hardy versus Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura. And where does this go? Who has to be on top going into the pay-per-view? Rusev has to, because he's going up against AJ Styles. And that is the leading factor of my predictions that will be going up Thursday, that Rusev is not winning. And I've had that prediction since they started feuding. So that really didn't make sense to do that anyway. But a Machka kick to Jeff Hardy ends that match. Then we get Ellsworth, and this is what Pro Wrestling Unlimited, who I'm subscribed to on YouTube, put out a video before this match even happened. It was like around when the first segment was going on. They said that a stipulation to the women's championship match for SmackDown is a shark cage match. James Ellsworth will be ascended in a shark cage during Asuka's and Carmella's match. So, very, very, very angry about that. I will let you guys know why on my preview predictions, but I kind of spilt some anger in my on my Twitter. So if you want to go, that Twitter is on the layout, made by Salrex. Salrex, hey buddy, hi. I hope you're gonna make me a layout for Extreme Rules. I'm sorry, hey. But he makes layouts for me, Heel Steven, whose channel I'm on as well. For the SmackDown review along with mine. He does everybody under the sun. Yeah, so we get Battle of the Sexes too, but this time it's a lumberjack match, and this match was a steaming pile of trash. And that led to adding that stipulation at the end when Asuka wins with a submission. And then we get what I thought they would never had the balls to do. They left Cien Almas off of TV just for the recuperation of Sin Cara. And surprisingly, this was a good match. This was a really good match. It kind of saved the show up until the main event, which was a decent match as well. But it boosted my rating. This was a pretty good match. I really liked it. Ain't that weird? But Cien Almas gets it with the running knees in the corner. Then we get a promo from Sanity and the Bludgeon Brothers in the back, and then we get our main event, which is the Bludgeon Brothers and Sanity versus the New Day and Team Hell No. 10-man tag. This match started off really hot. All of them started fighting. Then we go to commercial. Back off commercial. Woods snapmare tags Kofi in, kick lariat thrust, fall senton, diving elbow, tag in E, and they just go nuts from there. And pretty much this leads all up into the heel team getting the advantage, and then the hot tag going to Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan does work. He tags in Kane. He does work, choke slams a couple guys, goes back to Daniel Bryan. He's fired up, does his little thing, and he wins with the Basaiku knee kick to Eric Young, which was their first time meeting in the squared circle, which was awesome to know. And then they go to the ramp. You know, they're doing a cheesy type of thing, and then they do a little cheesy Kane, you know, doing the yes, and then Daniel Bryan is sort of trying to bring the fires from hell and all that type of stuff, and was like, what the heck is he doing? And then out of nowhere, he does it again, and freaking boom! Explosion! Pyro on national television, on the USA Network. Your eyes was not deceiving you. It wasn't that boom sound that we had with Kane and AJ Styles, you know, since the absence of pyro, but it was actual flames, smoke, fire. If you step into it, you will be melted cheese. That's how real it was. And I went nuts for pyro. Ain't that sad? I'm going nuts for pyro and not the show. That is so absurdly sad. But this is a okay but bad show at the same time. I'm giving it a 3.5 out of 10. It's better than Raw, but hey, anything's better than Raw. My fart is better than Raw. So I will see you guys later in the week for NXT preview predictions to Extreme Rules, and I'll catch you guys down the road. Peace.